Good evening and thank you for watching. Just about 30 minutes ago, sheriffs with the Department of Public Safety recaptured a person involved in a barricade situation in Kaneohe.
It all started just before 4:30 this afternoon as deputies negotiated with the 38-year-old suspect, Jonathan Hewitt, at a home on Hanoi Road. It all stems from a court appearance around 11:30 this morning. Hewitt appeared in district court for a charge of driving a stolen vehicle. He was ordered to be detained and sent to Oahu Community Correctional Center, but while in custody at the court, he was mistakenly released. How sheriffs made that mistake is currently under investigation.
We do know Hewitt has a lengthy criminal history dating back to 2007. Among the crimes he's been convicted of include kidnapping, abuse, and robbery. KITV4 does have a crew on the scene. We'll continue to bring you the latest information as it comes in. As most of us know, parking is a big problem here, a daily issue for many residents across Oahu.
KITV4's Kristen Concilio explains how government leaders are trying to solve that problem.
And they live well with each other.
Alan and Lynette Kumalai know just how precious parking is in their crowded Kalihi Valley neighborhood.
Parking is an important commodity here in Hawaii.
With many multi-generational families living in the same household,
having parking after they've been working all day and maybe sometimes more than one job to make a go. But if the family members have adequate parking, then the families would remain intact and not get fractured and move away.
residents here in Kalihi Valley say they want a permanent ban on outsiders parking in their neighborhoods during certain hours of the day because they say it's reduced crime and overcrowding on their streets. Oahu's first restricted parking zone in Kalihi Valley started in 2017 as a pilot program.
Public housing tenants were taking up all those parking spots. Crime was really high. You had late night drinking, unlawful littering, trash dumping, criminal property damage, theft, you name it. A lot of bad things were happening.
Just making it unsafe for people to feel comfortable to come out and walk the neighborhood.
But since the program,
crime went down to almost zero.
And for residents,
there's a noticeable difference in the quality of life that we experience now.
And now the Honolulu City Council is considering making it permanent and expanding it to other areas with parking problems on the island.
I think they had the opportunity over the past several years to figure out all of the kinks, and now I think this program is ready to go island-wide to neighborhoods that really need it.
That includes high tourist areas such as Lanikai and the North Shore.
And anytime you can have a program that can help the community, the neighborhood, attain more parking, I think it's a valuable asset.
Kristen Concilio, KITV4, Island News.
The City Council is considering a bill that would allow Kalihi residents to pay $80 a year for their first vehicle in the restricted parking zone.
State lawmakers, the governor, the mayor of Honolulu, and the head of the Board of Water Supply all gathered this afternoon to call on the Navy to be more transparent in the defueling process of Red Hill. They were at the Capitol to sign a joint statement calling for military leaders to safely defuel and shut down the facility after catastrophic spills of jet fuel poisoned thousands of homes. Both the governor and the head of the Board of Water Supply say they believe Navy leaders have not always been transparent, especially in showing the full extent of the damage.
We would not be here today if it wasn't for the lack of stewardship of the military in our INA and caring for our INA and our precious VI.
State leaders don't have direct control over the defueling process, but the governor did say he did meet with Pentagon officials. He also said the state would be open to not renewing some military leases on state property over the next few years if the facility was not safely closed.